In the age of digital content, YouTube has become a critical platform for creators to share their work. Whether it's educational videos, commentary, or parodies, the platform has enabled countless individuals to express themselves and reach a global audience. However, a troubling trend has emerged. Music companies are exploiting YouTube's copyright strike system to silence creators, including those whose works are legally protected under the Fair Use Doctrine of U.S. copyright law. The Fair Use Doctrine, codified in 17 U.S. Code Section 107, permits the use of copyrighted material without permission under specific conditions. Parody, commentary, and criticism are explicitly recognized as valid fair use purposes. For instance, a parody transforms the original work, often for comedic or satirical effect, providing a distinct, non-competing purpose. However, this critical protection is being undermined by the indiscriminate filing of copyright claims on platforms like YouTube. This issue disproportionately affects creators who produce parodies and transformative content, as music companies use the automated and often opaque copyright system to assert control over any use of their material, even when such use is legally permissible. YouTube's copyright strike system allows rights holders to file claims against videos they believe infringe on their intellectual property. While this system is intended to protect legitimate copyright interests, it has significant flaws. 1. Music companies can file claims automatically or en masse, often without carefully reviewing the content in question. 2. When a claim is filed, the creator's video is immediately penalized. Monetization may be redirected, and repeat strikes can result in the removal of the channel. 3. Creators must counterclaim and prove their use is fair, often a time-consuming and stressful process. 4. There are minimal consequences for rights holders who file false or baseless claims, enabling abusive practices. As I previously mentioned, one of my videos, a parody, got a copyright strike. The video is protected under the Fair Use Clause because it falls under transformative use. When I submitted a counter-notification disputing this baseless claim, YouTube rejected my counter-notice without proper justification. Even worse, YouTube did not inform the copyright holder of my counterclaim, as required by the Digital Millennium Copyright Act (DMCA) process. This raises serious concerns about whether YouTube's actions are driven by malice or sheer incompetence. Either way, the result is an injustice against creators like me. By neglecting its responsibility to fairly adjudicate disputes and follow the law, YouTube's copyright system continues to harm those it should protect. One recent example is the video titled Duterte Sings Kung Ikaw, AI cover. The video clearly qualifies as parody, a form of transformative use protected under fair use. By employing artificial intelligence to reimagine the song in a humorous and politically satirical context, the creator adds new expression and meaning distinct from the original intent of the song. Despite this, a copyright claim was filed against the video. This type of indiscriminate action not only undermines the creator's rights, but also chills free expression. Under U.S. law, filing baseless copyright claims can expose the filer to legal repercussions. Creators may invoke strategic lawsuit against public participation, SLAPP, protections to counter frivolous legal actions aimed at silencing them. Malicious prosecution and abuse of process claims are also viable options if the copyright holder's actions are found to be knowingly baseless. For example, if a music company's copyright strike is deemed malicious, they risk forfeiting any settlement rights and could face significant liability for damages. This is a critical point. Platforms like YouTube should ensure that their systems discourage such abusive practices rather than enabling them. The unchecked exploitation of YouTube's copyright system harms more than just individual creators. It stifles creativity, discourages innovation, and undermines the purpose of fair use, to foster a vibrant culture of free expression. When creators are forced to fight baseless claims, they lose valuable time and resources that could otherwise be spent creating content. Furthermore, this misuse of copyright law erodes public trust in the platform. Viewers expect YouTube to be a space for diverse voices, not a battleground dominated by powerful corporations. To address these issues, several steps should be taken. 1. YouTube must implement stricter review processes to ensure copyright claims are legitimate before penalizing creators. 2. Rights holders who file baseless claims should face tangible consequences, such as fines or restricted access to the system. 3. YouTube should provide creators with clear explanations of claims and make the appeals process more accessible. 4. Legal protections for fair use must be strengthened to prevent corporations from exploiting the system to silence creators. YouTube's copyright system is at a crossroads. While it is essential to protect the rights of copyright holders, the platform must also uphold the rights of creators whose work falls under fair use. Allowing music companies to indiscriminately file claims without consequence not only violates the principles of free expression, but also threatens the creative ecosystem that makes YouTube a cultural powerhouse. While I'm okay with not monetizing my channel, I can't accept the fact that I'm unfairly treated, as if I'm just disposable trash by YouTube. If this is how they treat their content creators, then I'm not surprised why more and more YouTubers each day stop making content for this platform. To the YouTube management, I hope you correct this injustice. The reason why I put my channel under the category of comedy is because what I make is clearly parodies. There are hundreds of thousands of channels here on YouTube that monetize using playlists that avoid the copyright system. They make hundreds of thousands of dollars, while I, on the other hand, only get punished for being unmonetized. This is extremely disgusting and insulting for small content creators like me. I hope YouTube could stop indiscriminately filing copyrights against small creators and start going after those channels that actually have hundreds of thousands of views. And I mean, those playlist channels.
Thanks for listening to Banana Covers. Please give us a thumbs up, write a comment below, or please subscribe today.
But you don't